next guest we have up is Scott Popular. You just saw the trailer for Ninjaman, and I think we need to go right into talking to Scott and hear about what's at play with Ninjaman. And so, Scott, are you with us?
I'm here. I hear you. Can you hear me? Are we good?
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
How are you doing today?
Gang. I'm doing fantastic. How are you guys doing?
It's excellent.
We're good.
We're talking about games. Everything's excellent.
Yeah, man. Congrats to Adam. You know, black excellence at all times.
Shout out to Adam. But we want to give you your spotlight. We want to give you your spotlight too. Shout outs to Adam, but also shout outs to you, Scott. Not only do you have a game to share with us, but please tell us about your background. Tell us where you are calling in from. Please don't miss any details.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. All right. So Scott Popular is currently calling you guys from sunny California. The weather is perfect. Sunny Hawaii. We left there a long time ago. And
nice.
Yeah. It's like I got an extra tan on top of my regular tan, and I'm feeling pretty good.
That's what's up.
You know, very melanated.
Nice and chocolatey.
And it's super chocolatey at this point. Super dark, special dark chocolate. And but yes, I'm talking about Ninjaman, the game. Make sure you get the apparel at some point, probably in some retail store near you. And it's a lovely game about infinite love. Like, just imagine if you had a ninja best friend who could just throw love infinitely at the opposition or people. Because I feel like there's been a lot of sadness in the world lately. Even on TV, just being in America for this short amount of time and seeing like just travesty upon travesty upon travesty, and I just feel like the world needs a little bit more love, and ninjas disperse love the best. So in Ninjaman, all you have to do is hit them with some love, take them to the club, or take them back to their respective places later on in the game. The music is very important to me. This is the first time I've ever made music for anything, and I love it. We tried to make something club bangerish for all the people in Atlanta and all the people in Tokyo. So the game is basically in the setting of Atlanta, Tokyo. So I spent about 60% of my life in Atlanta and 40% of my life in Tokyo. So there's gonna be a lot of different mixes. All right, and I'm watching you play this game. So you can use the D-pad to climb the trees. Okay. It'll make things a lot easier for you. And also, if you hold down the square button, if you're on a PlayStation controller, you will run.
Excellent.
And you can also throw love while you're in the tree.
We got the Game Pro magazine, the tips and tricks.
That's gonna be a new saying. Throw some love while you're in the tree. The music is incredible. When you're, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to say, when the trailer came on, I was like, what? So, big up on that.
That's the feeling. Yeah, that's the feeling that we want people to have. Because, like, honestly, when we started making this club, after the joke part of it, it was more like, yo, I want to make a video game that people can play in the club. And it just feels like it's more. Like, you know, you ran out of money. It's like, oh, I can't buy no more drinks. Let me go play some Ninjaman real quick. And it's been an awesome experience to see people like play the game and enjoy it. But even more so is when the people behind them, like, they're like coaching them. They're not pro gamers. They influence at all. They're like, yo, you need to go do this. Ooh, watch out. Oh no, Derek, don't do this to me. Don't. Oh, you didn't die. You just lame.
I'm lame.
You lame.
It's good. So I'm going to be here, not only asking questions but playing at the same time. So you'll have to bear with me if I'm distracted. You know, I'm throwing love at everybody. Tell us about the story of Ninjaman, because the aesthetic, the style, everything is so. I got to know more. I got to know why are we there's zombie exotic dancers, but we're bringing them to Glitter City. What's the world of Ninjaman?
Glitter City, first and foremost, Glitter City, no relation to Magic City at the moment. But with that being said, it's just about, you know, shooting love and making people a little bit more happier than they were before. I wanted this game to be extremely comedic and just taking a lot of experience from me growing up in Atlanta. And I spent a lot of times in like nightclubs, like doing various things, not only just like having fun and partying. I also did a lot of security work, and I also had various video game events in various clubs in Atlanta and Tokyo. So I'm also one of the founding members of Final Round, which is one of the first esports tournaments in the Southeast. And so, you know, just growing up in the arcade era actually taught me a lot about like video games in general and just dealing with people. And yeah, there, you definitely get the run on. And you know, I really enjoy ninjas and like the things that, you know, they're able to do. And it's not like some super fantasy thing in a sense. It's like, okay, this is like basic, you know, like contemporary things that you could deal with. I mean, it's basically collecting fruit, giving it to the people, or later on there are going to be animals and dragons and all kinds of crazy things, and just doing it to a really good feel-good beat.
I cannot agree more. Oh, and the beat feels good, the vibes are good. Everything is real fun.
And there's a lot of like Easter eggs for people who've lived in Atlanta and people who lived in Tokyo as well. Like, I like doing a lot of collaborations with people who have like either clothing brands or venues who are like, hey man, can you put this into your game? I'm like, yeah, if you're cool, we can work this out. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's dope. I wanted to say, like, when I first looked up the game, you're doing a good job. I don't know how many chicks I would have gotten in the club already. Probably none, you know. But one of the things I wanted to ask you is, where did you start developing the game? Was it in Atlanta? Was it in the U.S.? Or did you actually start this process when you were in Japan?
So actually, we started this process when right before COVID hit in Japan. And it was actually a joke, because the character itself, just the headpiece and the chain, was the logo for a podcast we had called Ninjas in Tokyo. And Ninjas in Tokyo is actually... yeah, I know. So Ninjas in Tokyo is actually a two-man rap group consisting of me and Rekadam, he's also the drummer in Steven Universe. And he's worked on several indie games as well. And so we put that group together, and then, you know, we decided to, oh man, that's where you need to use the gold chain, R1. Derek, let's practice. Yeah, he did. He definitely.
We gonna practice, Derek.
Let's practice. No, just the gold chain, okay? The R1.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
When the white ninja gets close to you, hit him with the R1. There you go. All right, so going back to Roger, who is a fantastic drummer and a very good programmer and sound engineer as well. He helped me put all this together. And then with a little bit more assistance from Chuhai Labs, which is in Kyoto, they helped us get the game to this point right here. So shouts out to Mark, Zach, and Kenzie. I've gotten a lot of support from the Japanese dev community.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that. Like, how is it working in the industry there as a Black entrepreneur, game developer? I lived in South Korea for a little bit, and I know it's much harder to get into things there. So how is it in Japan?
Food's great, and yeah, food's great, but at the same time, it's like you're in a different market. So you have to, especially with a game like this, because like people were like, okay, so it's a ninja game. And the ninja's not killing anybody, and there's no swords, so this is not your normal ninja game at all. But at the same time, I feel like it's been really well received. When we did the art shows, those were actually my favorite, because like had the chance to see like Japanese people, especially Japanese women, who have I wouldn't say they have no idea, but they're not really familiar with the whole club culture. And they just look at the game and they're like, oh, this is so cute. Like, the ninja's giving them fruits and he's taking them back to these places. And that's it, on the surface level. And they just enjoy it.
I mean, it looks fun. But like when I saw it, I immediately laughed because I was like, this is hilarious. And then when I read the description, I was like, okay, I see what we're doing here. I love that you combined two cultures and it's seamless. Like, even though you're like, oh, it was kind of a joke, it works really well. And I think it speaks to your creativity, like what you've done here. Even though you thought it was a joke at first, like, look what you've created so far. This is incredible.
Thank you. All right, Derek, there's nothing. That's the Easter egg. There's nothing up here, but thank you for getting there.
I saw it on the side. I had to explore it. Thank you.
You had to check it out. Actually, yeah. in the black disc where you are right now, that's Roger. So I've made it a point to put in everybody who's helped me work on this game. They're in the game somewhere, like as an Easter egg.
Excellent.
So they know exactly like where they are in the game, and it's like this game has been like really important to me because like a couple of my friends died during making this game, and they're in the game now. So it's kind of like,
oh, I'm so sorry.
No, I mean, it happens to everyone, but I'm just glad that these people were a part of my life and they actually helped me make this game.
It's
so at the very least,
to commemorate them in that way.
Yeah. So,
absolutely.
So they're definitely going to stay in. They're not being taken out.
Absolutely.
And there are black women in this game. Just to let you know.
I wasn't gonna ask. I mean, I was wondering, but I was like, I wasn't gonna ask though.
I wasn't gonna ask. I wasn't trying to put anybody on the spot.
I wasn't trying to like throw you under the bus or anything. I was just like, I'm gonna wait.
That's definitely like that was the first thing my sister said when she played this game. She was just like, "There's no like you have to put more black women in the game," and I was like, "Okay, no problem, I got that."
Yes, sir.
The cherries are
kudos to her. That's it. That's what's up, sis.
No. I mean, you have to say it. Like don't hold your tongue. If it's something that needs to be said, just go ahead and say it.
You do, especially because you are, a black creator. So this is like our moment in time to see ourselves in spaces that we aren't normally asked to be in, which is why Black Voices in Gaming is so incredibly important, right? So I love that your sister said that. I wasn't going to say anything until like after. I was going to hit you up on Discord and be like... Yeah. It played nice, but...
the hair flip and the sucking of the teeth. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, if people wanted to find more about you and your game, can you plug your socials?
Definitely. Everything at Scott Popular. So that's Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you want to follow Ninjaman directly, because Ninjaman is doing all kinds of things all over the world right now, you can follow that at Ninjaman Game on Instagram, and that has like all the pictures of removable graffiti. So one of the black women that's in the game is Quita, and Quita went to the beach yesterday, so you can see all her new pictures on Instagram right now. So just go there and check her out.
Love a little bit of the AR gaming aspect, bringing some things into reality, fun stuff.
Yeah, I really want to get into the AR thing because I was like, wow, this would have been a lot easier than me just walking all the way over here and posting this up here. I could have did everything digitally.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming on and talking to us and showing us your game. It's absolutely incredible. You've done some great things. We're running a little behind, so we are going to jump off here, but let's stay in touch, everybody, especially because I want some swag.
Yes. All right. I got you.
All Scott Popular.